countless fine weaves, the invisible breath that dwells in each of them, on the surface layer of worn-out emotions while making rippling waves on the surface of worn emotions. Underneath, the folds are crowded together. Underneath, the folds are clustered together, creating infinite complexity. Emerging to the touch of consciousness, a sign of life woven by the senses worn away in time. The signs of life woven together by the senses worn out in time. Life is more than a mere pulsation, but a sign of existence as a result of wear and tear. A stubborn rhythm of life that will not allow itself to fade away. The reluctant rhythm of life that will not be allowed to fade away. The sense of life that lurks deep within the folds of the fabric is a paradox that is amplified by wear and tear. The paradox is that the sense of life hidden in the depths of the folds is amplified by wear and tear. It is in the folds that do not appear on the surface. The richest proof of life is in the folds that do not appear on the surface of the surface that does not appear on the surface. It is not in the deterioration of the senses, but rather in its wear and tear of a new beginning, rather than the deterioration of the senses, signs of a new beginning. The folds are not mere traces of wear and tear, but a new landscape woven by countless moments. A new landscape of countless moments woven together. In its complexity, life reveals its essence and quietly resounds. Through the gaps between the senses, something creeps in. A sense of life that appears in invisible forms. It is refined by time. It is so intense that it loses its form, polished by time, and is hard to touch. Those who can sense the folds of the senses hears the heartbeat that echoes behind the silence. Life is in the wear and tear. Life is born in the fading of the senses. A sensation like a passing breeze. There are moments when one realizes that the sensation is not just a passing sensation. The depths of the subtle vibrations that touch the skin, there. Something like folds are hidden. The folds are not just folded cloth. They are folds of sensation, folds of time. Memories that have almost disappeared into oblivion, whispering to these folds. Thoughts etched in the wrinkles. In a world that drifts unawakened, begins to breathe again. It is easy to misjudge the worn world as inorganic. It is easy to mistake it for inorganic. But few know that life breathes there. But few know that it is alive. The complexity of the folds that lurks in the folded moments of life. The multi-layered meaning that lurks in every folded moment. It is like an after-image of the senses. Fragile to be captured by words. Intangible to be captured visually. The form that continues to change, like the shimmering surface of water that accompanies the waves of time. Like the shimmering surface of water that accompanies the waves of time. The sense of life is not explicitly expressed. The invisible existence appeals to something. Something is left behind, in a sensation that cannot be touched. Countless futures folded on top of each other, breathing in the senses that cannot be touched. The past and the future are connected, and the infinite stories compressed into the present, the infinite stories compressed into the present. Unraveling that sense of life is more than just a sensation. It is a momentary death, unnoticed as a living. It is a momentary death and infinite life, which is not considered dead, and infinite life, which is not considered dead. It invites countless layers of sensation that spreads out within the viewer, that everyone misses. Its subtle vibrations leads to a kind of awakening. At that moment, we know life is not just about touching each other, but also that there are countless hidden worlds are woven into the fabric of our lives, between the wrinkles of our weathered consciousness, between the wrinkles of our weathered consciousness. Quietly breathing in the senses. Touch them with your fingertips. There is a definite pulse of life. In the frayed fabric of sensitivity, the pattern of countless hours is woven into the fabric of frayed sensitivity patterns, woven by countless hours of time. The sensation that was once fresh, now it sleeps slightly in a soft haze. It is never dead, only in a deeper place, weaving a quieter life. It is a place that youthful senses. It is a place that cannot be reached with youthful senses. In each of the folds, the proof of life is engraved on each fold. By rubbing, in fact, the essence of the work emerges. The essence of the work comes to the surface. It is like the annual ring of the soul. It is an indicator of the depth of existence, the sense of being polished by the abrasive called time. More delicately, more deeply, the truth of life.